Good morning. Also, surprise, we're at the new house. We have already fully moved in. We've been here for a while. I just have not done a vlog at home in a minute. I know a lot of people have been asking about the bump. I think I'm finally at a place where I feel a little bit more comfortable with it. So I'll show you guys what the bump is looking like. Here's what we are working with at 31 weeks pregnant. It's just, she's cute or whatever. Sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like I have a bump. I'm a plus size person. You don't see that many plus size pregnant people. And even when people see me in public, a lot of people don't know that I'm pregnant or they don't say anything, maybe because they're trying not to be rude just in case I'm not. That's very good. Y'all should not comment on people's bodies. At the same time, I am pregnant. I feel like a lot of people just don't recognize that unless they know that I'm pregnant. Anyways, 31 weeks and 1 day. But I just got up, watched the new episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty. It was the finale. It was so good. I'm not gonna spoil it for the people who still want to watch that show, but I really enjoyed the finale. It was better than the other episodes this season. I just took a shower. I think I'm gonna make some breakfast. I had to take a Prego pop this morning. I haven't taken those since my first trimester. You know what? I gotta sit down. Your girl is already getting out of breath. Anyways, I have not had like crazy nausea, gagging, things like that since my first trimester, but unfortunately it's starting to come back while being in my third trimester. This morning I woke up, was just drinking some water. I was a little hungry, but I was like, Last night I also had some pasta and it did not make me feel the best because y'all know gluten does not make me feel that good. It gives me a tummy ache, but I was just really craving some pasta, so we ordered it in from this local restaurant and it did make me feel very bad. My stomach has been hurting all morning, and then I'm laying in bed drinking some water and then I just start gagging, literally gagging. I had to take a Prego pop. Those are for nausea. It's just these little candies. I feel a lot better now, but I think I do need to eat something to just make sure my stomach is settled. Lately for breakfast, it's mostly been just eggs, bacon, sometimes keto toast, but we're out of keto toast. Yeah, I'm gonna cook and then I think I'm gonna do some cleaning around here. We still do have a lot of stuff in boxes, and I feel like me vlogging will definitely motivate me to unbox some of those things and put them where they need to be. I'm sitting on the couch. I have never felt as nauseous as I feel today in my entire third trimester. Didn't even feel myself cooking because I kept having to sit down. I was getting too hot and nauseous, but I have some eggs and some sausage. Maybe this will make me feel better. I'll see if I can eat this. I kept sipping water and I feel like the water kept making me more nauseous. Like I don't know how that makes sense. So I got a Gatorade Zero. We're gonna see if this makes me feel any better. But oh my gosh, I'm really not feeling good today. The nausea just really hit me in the kitchen. And each time I start to feel nauseous is after I drink my water. So I think my water is making me nauseous. After that first clip, I kind of just bed rotted for the next couple of days. I did get some things done, but I'm not gonna lie, my third trimester has been a little tough because some days I will have a lot of energy and I'll feel like doing a lot of things. The next day I'll have no motivation and feel like I can't even leave the couch. But I did do a grocery order this morning and I ordered a ton of fruits and veggies. Because even though sometimes these cravings be hitting, I definitely need to get back in the habit of eating a lot better. This breakfast was Kevin's special request and I was like, you know what? We haven't had it in forever, so I'll make it. He loves breakfast bagels. Usually I'll do a homemade gravy, but today I just wasn't feeling it and I tried this packet and it still tasted just as good. I made his on the regular size bagels and I put mine on bagel thins. I actually ordered keto bagels, but I guess they were out of stock, so they substituted for the everything bagels. They were still really good, but I think these have poppy seeds, and I heard pregnant people aren't really supposed to have poppy seeds because it can make your drug test apparently be off. I don't know. I don't have an appointment anytime soon, but that is definitely a scary thing to think about. But Kevin loved these bagels. Of course, I knew he would. He always loves these. Anytime he requests a breakfast, that is what it is. This was Kevin's off day, and this was really just a chill on the couch type of day. Just watched some movies and relaxed, and as you guys know, it just started being fall, so I made one of my favorite fall staples. This is the perfect lazy girl meal for a lazy day like today. The best part about this meal is there's tons of leftovers, so I don't have to cook again for a while, but we had some taco soup. Not gonna lie, the meat ratio was a little off. I used a big pack of meat, and I probably should have added some more veggies and corn and beans and stuff like that, but you know what? I do lean meat, so it was very, very high in protein, so that's a good thing. Plus the beans, and it had tons of seasoning. If you guys want something to make, look up the recipe on TikTok. This is so good for a cozy day. Good morning, besties. Where's my phone? It's 8:10. I'm just now getting up out of bed. I've been awake since Kevin left for work at about 6:30, but most days I will lay in bed a decent amount of time until I get hungry enough to force myself to get up and get some breakfast. But I wanted to give y'all a little pregnancy update and also, I guess, like a mental health update, because lately, I'll just explain how I've been feeling. I'm trying to be consistent with my content, consistent with everything, but it's been really hard hard for me because I don't know if it's the pregnancy, I don't know if it's my brain, but I feel like I've fallen into a bit of a depression, which I hate that because, you know, I want my pregnancy to be something that I look back on and it be like a happy time for me. And so far, I mean, it hasn't been bad. I don't want to just say like I'm depressed, but I feel like I have fallen into this hole that I can't dig myself back out of. The reason I say that is because every single day I'll plan so much stuff in my head. I'm like, oh, I want to go out and do this today. Maybe I'll do this. You know how I used to go for walks? I used to go out and I would go shopping by myself. I used to do a lot of things by myself. Now it's really hard for me to even force myself. Like, I don't even go grocery shopping. I do grocery orders still, which before I was doing grocery orders, but I get excited to go out and actually go to the store and go grocery shopping on days whenever Kevin is at work and I can just do it by myself. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm excited. But now I try to explain this to Kevin, but I feel like I've been at home for so long. It literally feels like I can't even force myself to get ready and leave the house. I don't know what it is. Anxiety, maybe it's the fact that none of my clothes fit how I want them to. I don't know, maybe it's just I'm in a depression. I don't know, I'm in a slump that I can't dig myself out of and I don't know what to do. Before, I used to consistently go to the gym every morning. I stopped going to the gym, didn't really have anyone to go with anymore. But not only that, I mean, I'm pregnant. I just fell off with the gym and I don't really know how to get back into that. The gym kind of used to force me to leave my house. And whenever I would do that, I would kind of run errands after doing that. But now that I don't even have that, I don't even have something to hold me accountable for leaving my house every single day. I don't even go for walks anymore. I don't know. I don't know what to do. So yeah, I'm stressed. I've moved lately and I've been consistent here and there with like unpacking things, but then I'll go days without unpacking anything. Last night I was finally productive and I cleaned off our kitchen table and I cleaned out my room so that I can do my makeup and stuff in there. And I was like, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. It's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna try to make my area clear so that my mental headspace is more clear tomorrow. And maybe today we can go somewhere. And if not, I mean, maybe we could at least get some stuff done. And yes, I'm pregnant. I deserve rest, but that's just not the way that I work. If I am resting 24/7 constantly and I'm not really doing anything, it affects me very heavily mentally. So I wish I could just be like, yeah, I'm pregnant, I need to rest. But that's just, I don't know. That's not the way that my brain works. If I'm depressed now, imagine postpartum. On a more positive note, some pregnancy updates. He has been kicking a lot. I know that was something that I was scared of, that I would not feel his kicks. Girl, this morning I felt my tummy. I was like, wait, I feel like I feel him. Like I felt like a hard spot on my stomach. I was like, what? Is that him? And whenever I touched it, he started moving. I was like, oh my God. That was definitely crazy. Kevin has felt the baby move as well. Yesterday morning, he felt him move a lot. Yeah, those are some positive things. Our next doctor's appointment is actually tomorrow. I have went down to going every 2 weeks now instead of just once a month, which just means we are getting closer. Today, I'm officially 32 weeks, which means I only have 8 weeks left. That is insane to me. I genuinely cannot believe that. I have planned a baby shower for October. Definitely need to start preparing for that, get some decorations and stuff that I'm gonna hang up. Despite how I've been mentally when I'm alone, I will say it is when I'm alone, because when I'm with Kevin, we go out, we do things, you know? It's mostly whenever I'm alone, I just feel very codependent on people and I don't really have any friends. Honestly, even all my online friends, I have like one online friend from my old group that I still talk to, but I've lost pretty much all of those. This pregnancy has been a little lonely, although I do have you guys and you guys are wonderful and amazing. I just hate doing things alone. Other than whenever Kevin's off work, which I love going out with him, I have the best time. Other than that, I just be like alone. Partially my fault. I mean, I push people away sometimes and then my anxiety holds me back from making new friends, hanging out with new people. I also went and I did an ADHD exam with a psychologist and I filled out the form. She gave me the form to take home and it took me 2 weeks to finally fill it out because procrastination. I need a body double. Like Kevin literally sat beside me and we filled it out together because it's hard for me to do things. I think that's my issue. Like when I'm alone, it's just so hard to do things. Like I need a body double. Like I need a person there with me. Sometimes it just feels like physically hard to push myself to do something when I'm alone, which is crazy. I'm usually very introverted and things, but I finally filled that paper out 2 days ago and Kevin put it in the mailbox for me yesterday. So we are gonna see if I have ADHD, and if I do, maybe I can get medicated, obviously after pregnancy, because you can't take that stuff while pregnant. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna come back as I have it or not. But maybe if I do, my brain won't be so scrambled all the time and it won't be thinking to do a million things, but then I feel so overwhelmed that I don't do anything. I feel like I'm constantly fighting with my brain every day, and I get so many comments. You guys are like, I have ADHD, Sierra. Are you sure you don't have ADHD? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. I guess we're gonna see. So yeah, I'm really hoping to figure something out to see what is going on in there. But I'm gonna get up and start my day, and hopefully we can do something today. I don't know what. Maybe we can do something a little different. After the shower, I was feeling a little bit meh, but I talked on the phone with Kevin. You know, he always motivates me, gets me in a better mood. He talked me into getting up, getting ready. I put on this dress from Pop Flex. This is the one that's like viral on TikTok. I love this thing. It's so comfy and it has shorts underneath, and the shorts are actually long. I started to ride up a little bit. Normally the skirt doesn't really do that, so we'll see the longer we go throughout the day, but normally this thing doesn't really ride up. And it's really comfortable, and I like that it's cute, but it's also meant for a workout. Now I'm just gonna get ready for my day. I think I'm gonna do a headband. I did this hairstyle because this girl is going viral on TikTok. She talks about how Marley Twist helped grow her hair from really short to really long because it's really low manipulation. And your girl been trying to grow her hair for the longest, but has not been having much luck. So I just kind of threw these into my hair, did a different method, so that's why they're not like put together. They look pretty old, and that's because I didn't use any gel in my hair. I was trying to keep my scalp moisturized, and I feel like gel sometimes doesn't make my hair the healthiest. I'm gonna do a headband to keep it out my face. This is like the only way I can wear it down is with a headband or, you know, something like that. But I do feel like now that my hair has a style to it, I feel a little bit more confident. I still don't feel my most confident self just with the changes of pregnancy. It changes your body, your face, everything, and I'm not fully there yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on trying to love myself again because I felt like I was doing really well before I got pregnant. I mean, probably feeling the most confident I felt in a very long time. I think I'm just gonna do some edges because I haven't done edges the whole time that I've had my hair like this. I'm one of those girls that's like, girl, go out with your puffy edges. I don't care. It's still cute. It's still beautiful. It's a natural thing. I'm half black and my hair texture is pretty kinky, so I definitely get those frizzy edges, but I think they're still beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I purposely don't do my edges because I feel like it adds to the look. It makes it look more worn, put together, you know, especially with styles like faux locks. I was getting hate on a TikTok that I posted of me trying out an edge gel because everyone's like, what edges? What edges? And then some people are like, those are just baby hair. Is that not what edges are supposed to be? I'm not really a fan of, on me personally, I'm not a fan of taking your natural hair and cutting it to make very dramatic edges. I personally prefer when edges are just my baby hair, but I was getting a lot of hate. Everybody's like, what edges? I deleted some comments, but there's some that's still there. Yeah, it was just people being really mean about the way that I style my edges. They're just saying like, put the brush down. I don't know why people always have to be so negative, but you know, that's part of being on the internet. I love buying these small ones because then I can switch it up what scent I want, and then also sometimes I will leave them open and they'll dry out, and that's terrible when you have a huge thing of edge control that costs like over $10 and you leave it open and now it's all dried out. Just, I feel like it never really works the same after that. And I guess the reason why they say that is also because my edges are pretty thin compared to some people, but I mean, that's just the way that my hair is. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, or it was honestly getting me a little annoyed because I learned how to do my edges. If y'all watch my old videos, you will see it took me forever to learn how to even do a little swoop. So I was pretty proud on how I do my edges. I've had so much improvement, especially as someone who didn't grow up styling their hair in protective styles or even doing edges. I had no one to teach me that. I learned how to do my hair, my curly hair, fully by myself on YouTube. I went fully natural just from watching YouTube videos. I learned everything that I learned about my hair through YouTube. I'm pretty proud of myself and how I've taught myself to do my hair and my edges and everything else, because I don't really have black family members to teach me. I have a black dad, but he's not in my life. I never really had anyone to teach me how to properly care for my hair. Growing up, I'd get my hair relaxed to be straight and my hair started falling out. I was pretty proud of myself for teaching myself how to do my hair. But you know, people online, they don't see that part. All they see is like, oh, your edges look terrible, you're bald headed. But this is how I do my edges typically. I mean, it don't have to be perfect. I'm more insecure about it after posting that. I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. But I have to tell y'all, I've been really struggling to pick up the camera and record lately. But right now, just yapping to y'all about the randomest stuff that has been on my mind, it feels a little therapeutic. I feel like I was missing this. But yeah, I just missed yapping to y'all and complaining about the randomest stuff. And we can all complain together, and this can be a free space for us to complain about whatever's on our mind, because this is my platform. I feel like it's never really the same when it comes to like short form content. Like you can't really fully express yourself. But right now I can just like chat with y'all. Y'all are my besties. Like we're just opening up. We're talking about random stuff. I love that. I miss that. Anyways, here are my finished edges. It may not be everybody's cup of tea. It may make me look like I don't have edges, I guess. I mean, I never really thought that, but now I guess new insecurity unlocked, but I like it. And I guess that's all that matters. But I think I'm gonna do some light makeup. I'm feeling very positive today. I feel like today's the best day that I've had by myself so far. I mean, the day basically just started. I haven't done much. We're on the way to go pick up Kevin from work, and we're gonna have lunch together. And then after that, I'm going to try and go out and get some stuff done. Let me call this my garage. We have a lot of stuff in there that we need to put up. But after that, I'm gonna try to go somewhere, maybe do some editing or some shopping or something productive that gets me out of the house, because I love this house, but I can't let it tie me down. Looks like we're going on a little bit of a side quest. We are at the thrift store. Kevin will never go to the thrift store with me. He hates the thrift store, so I thought I'd go by and see what they have as far as like baby stuff, Halloween stuff, clothes for me. Okay, I went thrifting. I got a decent amount of stuff, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my stomach is starting to hurt, so I think I'm just gonna go home. Guess what came in the mail? My Factor box is here. You guys know my biggest struggle is ordering in whenever I don't feel like cooking, so that's why Factor has been perfect for me. Here's all my meals for this week. I'm so excited to try these out. I also got some cold pressed juices and some breakfast for me and Kevin. I love Factor because they make eating a nutritious and balanced meal super easy. As y'all can tell, I'm about 8 months pregnant, and especially being in my 3rd trimester, I don't always have the energy to put into making a healthy meal. But now eating clean and staying on track with my goals is so much easier thanks to Factor. It literally takes 2 minutes in the microwave and you're done. I feel like I can finally get back on track with a routine and with my goals now that I have meals freshly prepared for me in my fridge. I wish I could explain to you guys how good this is. I couldn't have made it any better myself. And the best part about Factor, their meals are fresh, never frozen. Look, I just throw mine on a plate and I pretend that I cooked it, even though this took me 2 minutes in the microwave. And they've doubled the size of their menu to 80+ meals, rotating weekly. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code sierra.ann FB50 to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code sierra.ann FB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year. When I tell y'all I changed into these PJs so freaking fast as soon as I got home, it is time for my daily, I would say nap session, but I'm not really a nap girl. I don't really take naps, but it's time for my lay down time. You know, whenever you're a kid and you still need like a nap time, even if you're not sleeping at that nap time, like they still force you to lay down. Yeah, I need that daily now, which is crazy because like before I was pregnant, I refused to lay in my bed during the day. I was just like, there's no reason to lay down. I need to be on the go, on the go, on the go. And I feel like that toxic mindset is really why I beat myself up so bad for resting, even though I'm literally 8 months pregnant. But it's just hard for me to rest sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But before I have my little lay down time, we're gonna take off this makeup because I don't wanna be laying down with makeup on my face. Like, and I know if I lay down with makeup on my face, I'm not gonna take it off until probably tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe whenever Kevin gets home, he'll give me a makeup wipe, but I know I'm not gonna wanna go out of my way to do it myself. So let's get this makeup off and also wash my face. I just dropped the lid to something in my toilet. I have a pimple right here. Let's see if we can get a pimple patch. I don't know if it's gonna look right in that position, but we'll see. It looks a little goofy, but it gets the job done. My pimple patch looks actually insane. I realized I forgot to take my prenatals today, so I got those. I'm about to lay down, but I did get 2 letters in my P.O. box. Let's go ahead and open them. First of all, the envelope is literally adorable. This is from Brooke. I don't see a note inside, but she sent me over some cute stickers. We have these. And then down in the package, there are some charms. They have little holes in them where you can add them to a bracelet. So cute. And then we also have 2 bracelets. One of them says Sierra and one of them just has a cute leaf charm on it. And it's my favorite color. It has some green on there. And then here's the one with my name on it. Literally love these colors. Although my favorite color is green, these are probably my favorite colors like combined, like brown, red, orange. It really reminds me of fall. Thank you so much, Brooke. I didn't see a note in there, but I really appreciate it. And then we have another package from Erin and Amanda. There's a flower in there. Oh, this is beautiful. Sierra, I hope this letter finds you well and in good health. My name's Amanda. I've been following you for years and I've loved watching you and Kevin's relationship grow. Thank you for letting us be a part of the journey. Also, congrats on your little one. I'm so excited to see y'all's journey into parenthood. I know it's super short notice and kind of far from you, but I wanted to send you an invite to my wedding. No hard feelings if you can't. I got this package extremely late. Your invitation is literally beautiful though. Wow, look at that. The flower kind of came off. That is literally beautiful. I don't want to show y'all's picture without y'all's consent. Well, good luck at your wedding and I appreciate you for sending me the invitation. It's really beautiful. And also thank you for following me for years and watching me and Kevin's videos and things like that. I haven't been checking my P.O. boxes often because we moved, and the ones close to here, I mean, they're about just as far as the one that I already have, so I might as well just keep it. And I don't really go in the direction of the ones that are around here as much as I go in the direction of my P.O. box. So even though it's a little bit further or out of the way, I decided to go ahead and pay for another year. I will be having my P.O. box for another year. I'm just so tired right now, so I'm so sorry if I'm not giving as much energy as you guys would like, but I really appreciate you guys' letters. I think I'm gonna lay down now and play some Monopoly Go because that's my favorite thing. Also, I wanted to let y'all know, if you're friends with me on Monopoly Go and I unfriended you, I am so sorry. I didn't realize when you have a lot of friends on Monopoly Go, like I did, I started receiving so many friend requests that meant that you would get attacked more often on the game. So basically, anytime I would spend money, the people that play Monopoly Go know what I'm talking about, but anytime I would spend money to upgrade my landmarks and things, I would log back on after not being on for maybe 2 or 3 hours, and literally every single one of my shields would be gone and every single one of my landmarks would be destroyed. So I think that game, I can't really be friends with a lot of people on there, unfortunately. And also somebody added me and they purposely were targeting me every single time. I literally had added them that day and they attacked my landmarks 15 times about. And I told Kevin, yeah, this person is purposely targeting me, trying to take my money on the game. If you play the game, you know that's like, yes, you take people's money, but you don't like purposely keep targeting the same person. Within 2 hours, I was attacked by this person like 15 times. I was like, yeah, that's a wrap. I apologize if I unfriended you because I was really clearing out my friends list because the game kind of became unplayable. When you have so many friends, hundreds of friends, it becomes really hard to keep up with the game. But I'm gonna lay down and rest. to our doctor's appointment. This one is our, I think, 32 weeks. Yeah, we go every 2 weeks now, so we're running a little late. My appointment was at 10:30 and it's 10:37 right now, but I think everything should be fine, hopefully. This morning, whenever I was doing my makeup, I was on my way. We were on our way to go pick up my grandmother because she's actually watching my house while I'm gone because I'm supposed to be getting a package that has to be signed for. It's a 85-inch TV. We got a bigger TV. That's why we had left a little early, and that's also why we're running a little bit late. But yesterday, I'm literally a liar because I told y'all in the middle of the day I'll lay down, but I don't really take a nap. Girl, yesterday I took a whole nap. Like, I took a whole nap. Kevin came home and I was knocked out. Yeah, Kevin was laughing like, what are you doing? Like, he thinks it's so funny whenever I take naps because it's so unusual for me too. Like, it's just so random. Probably for maybe an hour, not super long, but still weird for me. Good morning.
Got no septum, yo.
Yeah, he had to take out his septum when we went to the dentist because they were doing x-rays, and now he can't get his septum piercing back in, so he's very upset about it. Last night he was up at like, what, 10:30 trying to put that thing in. I'm like, sir, we have to go to bed. But yeah, we're about to go to our doctor's appointment, so I'll talk to y'all whenever we get out. Just did the baby's heartbeat, everything was good, and then they measured my stomach. I'm looking a little weird in this angle because I just had to like pull up my whole dress. I always wear a dress even though I know what I have to do, so.
She looked pretty.
Thank you. Last time everybody was mad that I didn't say thank you, like, I'm sorry. Every time after a doctor's appointment we have to go get food. Today we are going to the mall food court.
I'm not gonna do what I asked.
No.
No, I did.
Okay, nobody asked him to do that. Really? Anyways, yeah, we're going to get some Chinese food from the food court. We're back home and I'm gonna do a Bath and Body Works haul. This is after I already took out some of the stuff because this thing was so heavy. Kevin was the one carrying that. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be carrying that. Why are you just staring? Yes! Oh. I just put you in the frame. You're just looking like, you look so awkward. First of all, I literally had a gift for 2 free body care items, but I already have so many body care items. So Kevin went ahead and got the 2 free body items. If y'all don't already, whew, I feel like I'm already getting out of breath. If y'all don't already have the Bath and Body Works app, download it because you will get free stuff all the time, 24/7. I'm gonna sit down while I talk because I'm already getting tired. They were having a Halloween sale and all of their Halloween soaps were on sale, which I already got some a different visit that I went, but I picked up this one that's Girlfriend. If you smell this, this literally smells like the color pink. I don't know how to better describe it, but it smells like the color pink. I got 6 of these wallflowers because they were on sale, 5 for the sale that they usually do. I think it's like 5 for $15 or $16, something like that. Yeah, I don't remember, but I ended up getting 6 because I also had a free item for my birthday as long as it was under $10. Got 1 pumpkin cupcake. Pumpkin cupcake.
What's wrong, bro?
A pumpkin cupcake, iced ginger snap, campfire donut, Mary berry martini, pumpkin donut again. And then this one, the tag came off, but I'm pretty sure it's another pumpkin cupcake. I love their little wall fragrances. And I only ended up spending, I wanna say after all of my discounts, like $60. I saved a lot of money, but I also got this candy apple cauldron candle. This one, as you can tell, has the fancy Halloween top. This is original $40, but all their Halloween candles were on sale for $12.98, I think. So this was only $12.98. Original $39.95. So yeah, $40 for a candle, which I was not gonna be paying. Y'all gotta go when they got the sales, girls. I just gotta tell y'all. I was running out of detergent, and for their detergent, it's always 2 for $30. So I got the Evil Queen Disney one, and I got the Vampire Blood Halloween edition detergent. And I need to wash some clothes, so this is perfect. There's 2 of the Evil Queen Maleficent ones. They have like like a Maleficent villain line or something like that. I got the purple one, but they also had a green one and it smelled like green apples. It smelled really good. I also got my TikTok shop order, which I'm really excited for. I asked for this for my birthday, but nobody got me anything for my birthday. So I just bought it for myself. I've been wanting this for the longest. I did have to pay shipping, which I just hate doing. I feel like Amazon has spoiled me to the point where I never pay shipping. Also Walmart.com, you never really have to pay shipping. But I got my first ever Sip Sip Hooray glass for my iced coffee. I'm so excited for this. This is a perfect size too. The real question is it dishwasher safe? Probably not, but let's see. So never soak the bamboo lid is what it says. Never leave the lid on for more than 24 hours at a time. Dishwasher should be fine on the top rack. They're also not responsible for any fading or damage if something happens, because it just depends on the soaps and all that kind of stuff. I decided to get the ones with the ghost and the kitties because I love kitties. This is so cute. I'm gonna wash it out and I'm gonna make an iced coffee. Let's see how the iced coffee tastes. I used a recommendation that somebody gave me on like Facebook or something, and I usually do caramel with the banana, but this time I decided to do chocolate. They said it's kind of like a chocolate covered banana or something like that. Ooh, this time I made it very banana-y. Like I put a decent amount of syrup. Normally I don't put that much syrup, but it's still really good. It's not overly sweet or anything like that. It tastes more like a banana chocolate milk than a coffee, but it's still really good. But on that note, we're also gonna open some packages that I got from my Amazon baby registry. There are some that came a little after I filmed my baby registry haul. Unfortunately, I think there was like 3 packages that got returned because during my move, I did an address change, but these were ordered before my address change, and I had planned to go get them from my old address, but I guess because they were sitting on the porch, they decided to pick them back up and return them back to the sender. I'm gonna work on getting that figured out with Amazon and see if there's a way to still get those, but if not, those people should be refunded. I look crusty right now, so I don't want to show my face, but I just wanted to let anyone know that if your package did say return to sender, there was 3 of them. I already emailed one person because they emailed me. I was able to get it figured out with Amazon, and they were able to reorder those items and get them sent to my new address. And as always, thank you guys so much. I'm so appreciative of everyone. But let's go ahead and look and see what's inside of these packages that I did receive. This one says, love your channel. Thanks for all the great videos. You're beautiful, Sierra. Congratulations to you and Kevin from Colleen. And these are 2 cute little baby onesies. These are adorable. We have the green. I think y'all are tired of hearing me say it, but my favorite color, of course. And then we also have this one that I think has lemons all over it. So cute. I love like how natural looking it is. Like, I don't know. They're just naturey. And the size is 0 to 3 months. Thank you so much, Colleen. And this one says, these are always in need from Donna. Okay, let's see what we have. Thank you, Donna. Oh, and we have another note. I know these weren't on your list. However, I didn't think you'd mind. You need something comfy to come home in. Enjoy your gift, also from Donna. Okay, let's take a peek and see what's inside. Oh my gosh. So these are some swaddles. I gotta figure out how to use these, but it's a 3-pack of swaddles. This actually matches perfectly with that set that we just got, but this one has flowers all over it. This one is like the same kind of green. And then there's one with a different kind of flower. I love that. Thank you so much. And in here is, oh, okay, I see what this is. This is what she was talking about, is not on my list. This feels so comfortable. It says in my mom era. Oh my God, that's so cute. This actually feels so comfy. I've never had a t-shirt in this like very soft material. I wish you guys could feel this through the camera, but it's just so soft. And then we also have this, oh, try me, push and pop. Oh, that's so cool. So it's a teether that's a turtle, but you can also push it and kind of fidget with it. That's actually really fun to play with. We also have some nipple butter. I hear that this is good. Don't know yet, obviously, but I guess we shall see. And then some nursing pads. I hear that these are really good as well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And then we have another one. This one's also from Donna. I actually did take a peek at this one. I'm gonna show it to Kevin whenever I open it. He's in the other room right now. But it says, they couldn't forget Kevin. Congrats on being a dad. Enjoy your gift. And then another also from Donna. Dressing a boy can be fun. Enjoy your gift. So let's see what Kevin got. Wow, the way that they actually got his size right too. Promoted to daddy. Kevin's trying not to show his underwear to y'all. Here's the shirt that Donna got you. It's in a large.
Promoted to daddy.
To daddy 2025. That's cute.
That's cool. Thank you.
Feel how soft it is. Feel how soft mine is. Mine is like a different level soft. Mine's in my mom era. But does that not feel so soft? I think this is something for him. Try my coffee. What do you think? You don't like it? It's chocolate banana.
Yeah, I want the banana. And you know I don't like bananas, stuff like that.
I thought you liked the banana last time though.
It's whatever.
Oh, this is so cute.
Okay.
Hi, I'm new here. This is so cute. Look at how it comes packaged. It has these mittens, blue hat, and then it's a blue outfit. Oh, this is so cute. Okay.
Oh, wow.
That is adorable.
0 to 3 months.
0 to 3 months. Yeah, he should be able to
Perfect.
wear this. Thank you, Donna. I really appreciate it.
He is new to this planet. That's kind of crazy to think about.
I know. A baby that's never seen anything. That's just crazy.
Because of us.
I know.